There is a challenge in caring for animals. It's not just that they don't tell you they're sick, they actually hide it. It's instinctual. In the wild, they can't look sick in case there are predators around.
They do a really good job of looking strong and great, and then can be susceptible to really rapid decline.
Well, the Toronto Zoo is one of 6 in Canada about to get a new tool to keep its animals from getting sick. A pharmaceutical company based in New Jersey has developed a vaccine specifically for animals. It started as a product for pets, cats and dogs, but that hasn't been necessary. There have, however, been cases in zoo animals. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency has approved it for emergency use, and the company says it should ship in the coming days.
Oh, I see. It's so good.
Now, south of the border, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has also approved its use, and vaccinations are already underway, including at one of the biggest in the country, the Smithsonian's National Zoo in Washington, D.C.
So far, 76 animals have received at least 1 dose.
The zoo's chief veterinarian is very happy his animals are now better protected. In September, they did have an outbreak. 9 lions and tigers were coughing and sneezing. Tests confirmed it was COVID-19.
We were hoping, in a few days they're going to be better because that's what they do, and that's not what they all did. 3 animals were severely sick. 1 we actually thought we talked about euthanasia at one point due to renal failure.
Now, there have been deaths at some zoos from the coronavirus. Last month, the Lincoln Zoo in Nebraska lost 3 rare snow leopards. According to the association that represents Canadian zoos, its members are eager to get the vaccine, but to this point, there have been no cases.
We're very fortunate in Canada thus far, knock on wood, but I know that they're all chomping at the bit.
The Washington Zoo hopes to complete its vaccination program by the end of January. For the most part, it hasn't been as hard as one might expect. A lot of the animals have been trained to accept needles in return for treats.
Some of them get frozen juice treats. It might, in the case of our giant pandas, they get honey water.
Now, the Washington Zoo's also going to be holding a vaccination session next week for humans, something that, compared to animals, has so far been a bigger challenge. Mike Armstrong, Global News, Washington.